The official and full Depths of Duplicity update is out now, everyone, and with it, new power stir. But if you're one to never watch beta content, then that post and the details within these videos here is likely all a blur. So then, as per tradition, let us put all the information in one place, yes. And surprising no one, that place is the caves. But you know what's gonna be a shock to see moving forward? These lurking nightmares. They have a 17% chance to spawn from any nightmare fissure / light pre-rifts and a 31.5% chance post. And they boast a whopping 850 health, 50 damage, and a counter attack, as you can see. But to make things even more terrifying, post-rift nightmares have 75 damage, planar mechanics, and are noticeably faster than before. Oh yes, nightmare cycles are gonna get crazy now. But you know what won't drive us crazy anymore? These new shadow Ickers. They used to drop down at rifts, but now they concentrate their groups of 5 to 10 at narrow passageways down here while rifts are active. And no, said passageways do not have to be near any specific section of the caves either. But these guys are kinda strange, as they are completely harmless for the most part, and won't fight back. They will, however, easily regenerate if we can't kill them quick enough, and if we do happen to get too close to them, we best be ready for the one damaging thing that they do. Oh, and for them to steal one equipped item at random, which is also fun. But they will go on cooldown for the whole area if felled, by the way, so don't worry. But hold up, they just released 2 new things related to Shadow Ickers this very day, so let's talk about how we can collect all this gloopy stuff with empty bottles now. Now, I'm not really sure if we can do anything if it's in bottle form, so please feel free to share whatever you find, but for the most part, we're gonna use it for Icker preserve kits here that can turn around and be placed on the ground to turn them into almost mini fridges of sorts. Now, we can't put every perishable in there, it seems, and it doesn't stop things completely from spoiling, but it does slow things down significant enough. But I also think that it might refresh things and it's just not working properly, so that'd be nice. But you know what we should be worried about now is how post-rift caves have sneaky, shadowy snakes looking to bite our faces off. Say hello to Rictus, everybody. The 4th ink blight buddy. The Dreadstone outcrop now has a chance to spawn a few of these things over the discount shadow pieces, and trust me, you'll know it when you see it. But that's just the thing. We can't actually see nothing beyond a set of teeth following us in the dark. Now, revealing these 800 health having, 55 damage dealing mobs is not as easy as just letting them land a bite upon us before beating them senseless, as we will need to do an AoE type attack to reveal them before the fight truly begins. Be it a reflective armor, traps, explosives, or otherwise, once you do reveal these things, they are pretty darn simple. Watch those 5 chomps, and you'll be golden. Have fun. Well, let us now talk what folk are deeming the golden boy of this update, the Gloomerang. It's a new, rather cheap shadow plinth craft that's an infinite boomerang with an added 10% speed boost at that. But that's not all. The further we are from the target, the more damage we will deal. Up to a maximum of 65.7 if we happen to be using the Void Cowl as well. Repair it via Void repair kits whenever you need, while also remembering how it deals an additional 25% damage to lunar mobs, and you'll be blocking everything. But hold up, Beard. I see way more than just the Gloomerang in that menu there. What gives? Ah, yes. The possessed atrium nonsense. You're right, Eagle Eye. There are 3 additional shadow crafts out there, but to get them is certainly a challenge. For one thing, we must kill an ancient fuel weaver while a rift is already active. For another, we must then travel to the labyrinth with a normal black heart in hand in order to summon what is known as an ordinary chest at random mind. Now, it's an easy fight, but don't underestimate 950 health and 50 damage chomp. But after one dies, you will get some loot, but what we care about is this bouncing heart you see. Trap the thing, like literally I might add, and a possessed shadow atrium will be yours. Now you can do things like bind a beefalo to a gloom bell here, which will allow for us to revive a dead beefalo at the cost of 50% of our maximum health and the bell itself. That, or you can don a beef with a nightmare saddle to grant it planar mechanics, speed, regular damage reduction on top of all that, and more. But the biggest boon of them all, the Shadow Maul. In short, this thing levels up after every 3 boss kills, and at level 3, the thing can potentially deal 89 damage a swing, on top of healing us for huge chunks of health per hit, as you can see. Although I should say, they have actually gone and changed this today. But yes, these stats drain, but killing anything restores its hunger by 50, so make note there. It's good. stupid good still, and repairable too. But before the rapid fire rabbit round essentially, let us talk worms. Greater depth worms at that. This massive monstrosity replaces late game depth worm waves, but don't worry, once you kill it once, the chance of finding one in a wave resets, so you won't have non-stop of these things in a later game, if you know what I mean. But really, it's just Hamlet's Pugilisk in DSD that requires lots of foodies. For you see, it shreds anything that happens to fight it while it's not eating or digesting, so baiting it with food, or better yet, followers, is our ticket to beating this 5,000 health demon rather easily. Now, the bigger the meal, the more time we will have to deal damage to it, but try your best not to be said meal, as this thing deals 560 damage per digestion. No, not kidding. But enjoy all the loot you see before you hear, and good luck. As now comes all the extra crap, so open them ears and take them notes, as this is gonna be quick. Void walking is no longer a thing, and loot and ourselves can fall into said void after today. But as you saw, that means we can also bridge gaps down here via what known as vine bridges, or the Splunker kits. 6 tiles is our maximum, however, and every kit counts as only one, so be aware there. They can break, but are repairable via wood items and protected by pillars, so enjoy. But don't stop Together also has a new Rabbit King available immediately, just as long as we have got 12 to 16 carrots to spare, or if we're lucky enough to see a fortuitous rabbit burrow up or fall down from an earthquake. As grab one of these guys and you'll have a free king essentially. But whatever the case, the guy offers 3 new crafts, one of which is the Warren Wreath here. It turns all rabbits friendly, and we can even pick up rabbits by hand now. Plus, it's repairable via veggies, so have at it for 5 days. Next comes the Coat of Carrots, which will not only hide meat from our bunnymen friends, but will increase their loyalties by 3 points per second from 3 tiles away without us doing anything. And it too is repairable via carrots and carrots alone. But lastly, the Burrowing Horn allows us to generate a communal 12-slot chest that can be summoned anywhere for roughly 3 minutes at a time. Be mindful though, not everything about this guy is benevolent. Not when we either hit him or kill too many bunnies or rabbits in quick succession. Yes, a rabid Rabbit King is technically the Krampus of rabbits now, and has a fight all of his own. Plus, he summons exclusive rabbit enforcers at that. Honestly though, the fight is more fun than hard, so just dodge his dropkick and beat his butt. Do so, and the cudgel will be yours. And it's a weapon that hides meat, frightens bunnymen, and deals 71.4 damage to all hoppers around at the cost of some sanity per hit. But truly finally, the random Sawhorse tweaks. Enjoy better board and cut stone refinements overall, plus the ability to create stone furniture from here on out with the help of moonglass saw blades made at any celestial crafting station. Enjoy. As there you have everyone, Don't Starve Together's official and full release of the Depths of Duplicity. For the most part, that is. As I gotta be honest, I still have no idea how the mimics are supposed to work. That said, they now are contained to caves and caves alone, and they will still do their whole thing about mimicking an item that might be off screen in the dark, so when you come back, it's gonna surprise you, and if you step on it, it gives you fuel. That's pretty much the gist. There's not much to them. But thanks for watching, folks. Well wishes to all. If I missed anything in the full release, seeing as Clay has actually made changes since the beta, let us know, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.